It's Week 17 of the NFL. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, this should be winners.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
They kick the running back in motion. Hurts now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short. They bring Wilson in motion right. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down throwing for Hurts. Flush down now to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, his big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Able to find Dotson here. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
To throw is Prescott. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to McKinnon from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak off the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Play action, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And quick to the left, it's caught. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Cooper to Jean with the stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Dak throwing again. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They'll run here on 1st down. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 43. He's on the move. Oh, a big risk. No surprise here. They intercept it. Darius Slay has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Prescott after that pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
The Eagles kick over 1st and 10. No touch. At their own.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it on 2nd and short.
No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Sending a receiver left. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cowboys ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. 1st down, here's Dak. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. McKinnon now from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. He's got Smith. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Malik Hooker with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Hurts. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hurts throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throwing for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the balls that are around them.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They motion Dotson over left. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete to Wilson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 21. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Dak. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Play action, Prescott. Finds McConkey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Another throw for Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Dak throwing again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. It's second and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Second down, here's Prescott again. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're left with third and goal. Here's Prescott. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touch it! No touch it!
Running back sent in motion.
No touch!
Shotgun snap for Hurts. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Grace. No touch!
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Stays in the pocket. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Great. No touch!
Receiver in motion going left.
No touch!
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. Devin Singletary, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. C.J. Stroud leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Ray McCloud, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback, that's Jalen Hurts. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. Jukes out a one-stop. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
Great, set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Great, set. No touch.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
No touch, set. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after.
Hey, roll.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Great, set. No touch.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Great, set. No.
On 1st down, Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. 2nd and 3 now.
Great, set.
That pass caught by Dotson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Able to hit Mason, complete. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. Gets this to McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll throw it yet again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Another throw for Prescott. He connects downfield on 4. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Mason does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
No touch it! No touch it!
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Hurts now from the gun. He's on the... And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Eagles. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Now, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the 46. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. That's caught for the first. He finds space, middle of the field. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trailed by just a point in the fourth. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the fourth time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Wilson's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They kick the running back in motion. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The visitors and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 2nd and 3 now. Up the middle they go with McKinnon. And they bring him down right at the 46-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Prescott here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
1st and 10, Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah! What do you think?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Great. Set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Here's Saquon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
No touch. Set. No.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
No touch.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
No touch. Set. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles have taken the lead late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So second down coming up. Looking to throw it. Finds his target, Mason. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. This one finds Goddard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Good.
Now to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And this one doesn't go far. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Throwing now. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.